Hi there! My name is Kylaria, and this is Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of the Necrodancer featuring The Legend of Zelda. Before we get started, a few notes about the run as well as potential donation goals. One of those goals could be the soundtrack. There are 4 available options as of the second part of the latest DLC. The latest DLC season pass. We've got Danny B, who's the original artist for the game, and then we've got Family Jewels, which is more rock or metal sort of focus. Heavy amounts of guitar and a lot of kick in the drums. A Rival, which is more of a Eurobeat sort of sound, and Chipsel, which is a more like game showy chiptune, whereas Danny B's original is a decent mixture of like chiptune and a blending with the standard Zelda soundtrack. Another potential is the seed. We could enter a never before seen, so it'll still be sight unseen, but any 10 character alphanumeric seed entry. The last one that we could do is Zelda's costume. As soon as I hit Sheikah Stone, I can change her costume from her default purple to red or blue, or can just leave it as purple. For this run, we are going to be going to the 4 instrument dungeons, Tower of Storms, Gerudo Ruins, Frozen Grotto, and Lost Swamp. Get the instruments from those dungeons, go to a 5th small mini dungeon at Kakariko Crypt in order to wake up, in our case, Link. If we were playing as Link, then we'd be waking up Zelda. And then go to Hyrule Castle, go through 3 floors of Hyrule Castle, defeat Octavo, 4 floors of Future Hyrule, and defeat Ganon. Along the way, we'll want to find a couple of smaller points of interest, such as the Goron Shop. I'll be pointing that out as we go. And one last thing before I start is, for a lot of the run, we do this thing called bleep loops. So everywhere except for boss battles, the music continues to play a chiptune version of the song that is playing at the time while the game is paused, and it stays in sync with the music that is playing in battle as well. We utilize this in order to glance at the map for brief periods of time between the beats without skipping any beats of the song for movement, trying to catch glimpses of the key landmarks and other randomized set pieces. The term is named after the sound effect of pausing and unpausing. So early game, because this is a procedurally generated game, very similar to Crypt of the Necrodancer, but the overworld is this 10 by 10 map of tiles the tiles get randomly generated, but where they're at are procedurally generated in very specific locations. Death Mountain will always be in the top 3 rows somewhere, in a specific set of 3 by 3 effectively. The Gerudo Desert and the Gerudo Ruins will be in one of the 4 corners. Lost Swamp will typically be in either column 2 or column 9, and Frozen Grotto will be directly south of the Hyrule Castle. That being said, let's go ahead and get this thing started in 3, 2, 1. We picked Zelda for multiple reasons, one thing of which is we start in Hyrule Castle, which is very centrally located, and so it makes it a lot easier in order to traverse the rest of the map. Also, Nehru's Love. It allows us to reflect projectiles back if timed properly, as well as melee damage. Okay. We've got Kakariko over there to the right. We're gonna go ahead and clear the screen. Got the desert to the bottom left. Glass flail, nice. The flail is a pretty decent weapon. Fire rod is not all that useful. It's one of the 2 move attack weapons, so it allows us to continue moving forward while still dealing damage to enemies. I still don't have a loot. Looks like I'm going to be doing this. So we're going to go ahead and pick up some Zora Flippers so we can start swimming. Except I'm not going to bother. We need a loot. A loot allows us to... a loot is very similar to like the flute or ocarina. It allows us to fast travel across the map. So a glass weapon does 3 damage, but it's brittle. As soon as we take damage, we lose that weapon. Coming up on the Gerudo Ruins. Besides getting our loot for one of the 4 Cadence caves, which are in the general area of each of the instrument dungeons, here in the Gerudo Ruins, or Gerudo Village, we can get the Power Glove, which allows us to do many skips. Bottom right, okay. The red one always gives us a Cadence Cave and gives a progressive type of set of items. The first one is the loot, the second one is whatever your L ability is. That is the Keymos. It is a Beamos that always gives the key on the first time you kill it. Every subsequent time it, there we go, Goron Shop. You can tell it's the Goron Shop because it has a bomb shape on the map. A little fuse up at the top. And there's the Lost Woods. It's a little plus shape over there on the left. And we can also kill Freddy here. That's a decent shot. In order to get a coupon, refresh on the torch. That coupon will make any rupee cost negated. The first rupee cost. And I don't need that. The reason why we want that is because this Goron locket costs a heckin' lot of money. We'll go ahead and get this. Before continuing, let's go ahead and teleport back here because we need to actually get this Sheikah Stone and probably even actually do a dungeon. So every single one of the dungeons has a designed. The devs have designed methods that are designed ways in order to skip the first floor. We need a total of 8 or so keys throughout the run. Okay. That's the locked one here. Guess we're just going through here. Little ice slidey puzzle. Hook shot. If we kill the boss without taking any damage or dropping the beat, then we get a flawless chest, and that gives us the choice of a blue and red chests, or or 5 diamonds. And I just broke the glass. So now we've got the hibiscus potion, so we can wake Link up. No wisdom. I guess I'm just gonna kill Freddy here. Oh, okay. Got this. There might be something useful up here. Spare key, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and open this. Blast flail, there we go. And I've already done one dungeon. I've already got the coupon, I didn't need to kill. Bomb shoes are full, so let's go down here. Combination of flippers plus Goron locket allow me to... I'm gonna have to be careful. swim in lava. So I'm not gonna pick up that coupon because I don't need it anymore. You can open boss doors a bit quicker by, okay, never mind. We're gonna just do Glass Well. Rapier, that's better. I'm gonna go ahead and infuse this. So, everything besides weapons has a, actually, this is probably faster. Especially with, Rocket. We call... In the Necrodancer community, we call the, Rapier plus Courage a, Rocket build. What's here? Not useful. Backdoor, viable. Still viable. Do that in order to delete the wind turbine that is right there. I don't have cane in order to do that skip, so we're gonna have to do one of the bomb-based skips. It's a specific set of movements that allows us to immediately that's not necessarily an intended route. You're supposed to have like a Cane of Samaria. Alright, more keys. Up a bit. There's a key. There we go. One more instrument dungeon. No, we've got that one. We use bleep loops in order to also change equipment. new Ring of Courage. We're gonna toss that block up there and just press the button down. Okay, fine, I guess we're just doing this. Up here. Yep. Dark Zelda. Nope, still want the courage. Button, go in here, and go maracas. B. I don't have stamina. Lost my damage. Courage. There we go. Now on to Hyrule Castle and Octavo. With the Rito Feather, we can do a small skip here in the courtyard. Need 2 more keys, but that's fine. That's not the right way. But this compass will help us. And that's also a key. This is the right way, though. No, I think I want the basic torch. Need 1 more key. Enchant Weapon Scroll is also very good. Skip across the gap. Have a courage. Ring. Battle Torch is fine. I still want the boost of power. Maintain the beat. Enchant Weapon is enabled. Or available. So now we do 5 damage on a lunge. Actually, it's probably 6. These are the power boots. When there's 3 across, then you just move up. If there's 1 across, then you move left or right. And the flawless refresh on the Boots of Power. Go, go, go. Spare heart piece, heart container. Here? No. I would like that compass, though. Now it's just a straight shot. as soon as we defeat the mini boss of the floor, then the stairs open. Give me a guard, please. I guess we'll just purge across the gap anyway. Well, that's dead anyway. Left. Get those extra bombs. I got a random glass weapon. And wall adventure in order to get up here. Zelda's apparently gonna... Dark Zelda's gonna just kill herself, I guess. Exactly. Four bombs is good enough in order to take care of Cadence. Okay, good. There we go. And that's the time, and that's the beam. Another solid run. So hopefully that gave you a good example of what's to come with the Cadence of Hyrule Crypt of the Necrodancer featuring The Legend of Zelda. I've been Calaria, and thanks for watching my video, and I hope that you accept this. Thank you very much.